in here, you could put the box in as well.
Ah, I mean,
I wonder if that makes
yeah.
This is sticking quite badly in the car.
The gully.
He's alright, he's looking. Steady now.
Higher up than you think, huh?
Long way. Just hold it tight.
Alright, doors attached. Not necessary. That's a little bit.
But a bit down there, or? Yeah, it's not far over until you're there.
I know we got here.
Nearly Virgin Passage.
He's disappearing off up there.
Yeah.
Be careful with any loose blocks because Andy's still on. Andy's still underneath. So
Yeah, I'm not going to go that way. How's it looking at your end? Yeah?
yes, indeed. Be careful which blocks you pull on.
There's my cave. I know it looks peculiar now, but
Doesn't look like it goes anywhere.
that's all I had.
Richard's crawling into every
Yeah, hopefully.
deep
Hopefully
crevice.
find something. Thank you. It's so big up here, there's nothing here.
There must be a way on.
There's no way to bloody excavate, basically.
I suppose it's got to be surveyed, yeah.
Hang on, listen. If there wasn't so much style in the way, you could get through here.
No, there's a passage here. I'm sure there is.
There's a draft coming out of this, though.
Is there? It feels like anything should be over there, doesn't it? Up the back, you know.
Very good. Very pretty. The bud's fantastic.
There's flies in here, ain't it?
Again?
There's flies in here.
Good God.
It's a little
Yeah.
fly. It flies up above me.
It's quite like I've stuck my face in this. I'm pretty sure I thought it was draft. I'm just going to put a few more boulders in.
Yeah, if I was going to dig, I would dig up there in that bloody corner. Over the top there, looks like.
Josh seems to be doing something or other.
Dish digging in the collapse here.
Right, there's definitely a cold draft coming from here.
Yeah, it was over the back here though as well.
Yeah, we've had the roof for that thing.
Stuff.
Oh, what's he digging with? Just his hands?
This bit here,
Yes.
I was here. I got in and then it collapsed, so I moved all that out. But this is calcite. This is solid. It's just this bit.
Oh, it's just the mud on top.
Yeah, it's this calcite with a load of mud on top. There's a tube going down that way and it splits off and also goes that way. I got my foot in a bit, but I just took that and that out of right down in there. So
You reckon there's a bigger void down there, do you?
well, it's a draft.
Yeah.
It's a reasonable draft. There was a little hole about that big that we were looking down.
Yeah.
So I gave it a dig and there's something. May not be body size.
You can see the black space down there.
It's reasonable. Yeah, I've seen it. You just threw one of these little rock down there and it kept going.
Yeah, listen.
This is nothing like bloody far north, is it?
What's your little crowbar?
It's got a spanner.
Oh, this is definitely the way on. Not going over, right?
Yeah, right, yeah. Leave that one until we expired everything that's easier to get to. I was secretly hoping that it was too wet.
Hey, but the air in this area now is quite cold.
Yeah. Well, like when you guys went over there, I just stuck my face in it and I was just like, whoa.
Oh yeah, you put your face into it, it's quite something. There's a spanner in my bag, a spanner would be good. Get a bolt hammer, yeah.
You get through significantly in an hour or two, you find something quite and we don't touch beyond there.
It's anywhere with straw, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that, but it's the mud on the floor as well, which is particularly fine. But there is an area here which is okay.
Yeah.
And make a platform around it.
That's loose. Like, the latest I can be out of the cave is 7.
Right, well, that's no problem. I put 8 on the wall.
Solid.
You can see it quite clear.
And a block in it, or?
Blocking the way.
Yeah.
It's a bit more than just that.
Massive fucking stone. Like, there's a fair draft coming from it.
Yeah, I mean, I can feel the sort of general
Yeah.
coolness that's going
It's
on.
pumping.
The stuff.
Can you see down?
Coming out of it, the speed, there must be quite a big passage beyond.
Yeah, I
I don't know how to represent how just drafty that is.
Yeah.
10 to 4. So, the way to do this, because we just re-rig it from the top now, yeah?
That's all right, the top bit now, isn't it? We leave on what we've done here, can't we?
Yeah.
And then just look at the same.
As long as we got enough rope to reach the bottom. Worth coming.
Yeah, definitely. Well, found passage, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, definitely.
Feel any draft there today?
It's the one under your foot that's the problem, is it?
Yeah, this big one.
Clayed in and everything.
Have you used it at all?
I don't use digging tools, I told you that.
Oh, you don't do digging, of
Don't
course.
don't dig holes. I don't think this is a big passage you're after.
10 metres in the centre, drops down to about 3 metres at the western end. 19 metres long.
Yeah.
We just need to get a compass direction.
You said it was approximately east-west, didn't you?
Yeah.
Due east.
Broadly due east.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's 3
So,
metres from that side of the
Yeah.
chamber.
That's really rather worth keeping.
Yeah.
This is worth keeping.
Yeah. But this is, I mean, what we stood on is soft.
That's an animal, isn't it? Come back.
Probably right where that other one is.
Yeah. Right on to that. This is something.
It's a phenomenon. It's a dark passage. It's another dark passage in the cave. Right, to keep warm for 5 minutes, if two other people want to come in now,
What's that
dig
say?
this floor.
Right.
Mostly boulders.
What, underneath your feet?
No, not on the.
Perhaps here.
Well, what we're digging down to is the original floor.
We're digging down to the original roof.
If it goes through, it won't do any good. These metal ones, doesn't it? Yeah. Was that all the floor down there, Josh? Was it lifting at the front or not?
But then,
The floor at the front down there, was it still lifting?
It's not it, just a calcite grotto.
As much as I can see. Because he's blocking the hole up.
I shouldn't have a problem getting in anyway. There's one particular obstacle that's actually in the way.
Rock.
Yeah, the one on my back, actually. That's the only thing.
If you took those 2 spiky rocks off in your back, wouldn't that help? And the one by your hip.
Yeah, it's the only thing stopping me getting through was that. Other than that, the hole's actually not that. I'm kicking them to the right.
Just check that you can come back up.
I didn't check that yet, you got one in.
It's going to be hard work coming out.
You can hammer a bit off, I reckon, from in there.
I'm not sure if a good idea hammering it while we're in there, surely.
Why don't you come out the way and let Antonia go in there, because she's smaller.
I might have the same problem.
Babes asked me to get through there, I don't think she'll would it. She'd have to go there first, she wouldn't have so much choice, would she? You can swing your legs around, Josh, and you can
Oh yeah. No, as I said, there's a good amount of room in now. I can get in. It's just my shoulders are a tad wider in there. So.
It's great having a little wife like that, especially.
What are you in, lass?
He's in. Listen, he's a helmet now,
really. Yeah, I was going to say, does it? Don't go falling down any ditches or anything.
2 foot stell there, and so little straws in the ceiling.
Size of passage.
Size of passage, the height is 2.5, 3 foot high, and nearly circular. And I'm just going to see if I can go around the corner at the end there.
Is it angular?
Can you turn round, Antonia? Ah, I might go for it.
Oh god, really don't want to break. I'm sitting up.
Can you just, yeah, sorry.
Right. I'm gonna, yeah.
This is Richard frantically increasing the size of this dig so that the fat members of our party even half think about following the others.
I feel ashamed for treading on new ground.
It gives me a chance to film that excellent straw.
It's fantastic, isn't it? I don't want to be so careful. Look at that.
That must make us the fat family up here then, is it?
We are the fat family.
3, 2, 1.
That's the drop.
Let's find a handhold. Yeah, there's a very good ledge down there. I just need to get to it.
I haven't got a sling or anything.
Yeah, no, that's
Enough daredeviling.
That's I'm not going any further than that.
Good boy.
Lay down up there. I'm nearly 2 meters tall.
120-degree angle, and that's another.
So I'd say overall about 90.
So we've basically come around 3 sides of a square. Careful of that straw.
Yeah. Perfectly circular phreatic pitch.
And it goes into blackness. Large phreatic tube. It's not what we expected.
No. Well, this is some of the most perfect tube I've been in. It's absolutely fantastic. You know that I was supposed to be going to the columns. I'm so glad I didn't. So glad that I didn't go to the columns.
Find your own columns, eh?
Oh god, yeah. Wasn't even a joke when I said to them, oh, I stumbled across a really pretty tube, and they were like, ha.
So those hangers that you saw on the pitch, do they look old and rusty?
What do you mean, hangers?
That's a jump.
One more go. Want a quick go, Sean?
But no, you'll have room to fit through.
On your back or on your front? Wait if someone had to move on.
Did Andy try and get in then?
He tried to get in.
We'll go back and say, come on, fat boy, come on.
He's got his thick, great suit on. I think that's a lot of the problem.
I slipped through those. I thought Andy would fly through it. I don't think big and fat comes into this. I mean, Richard's the biggest, but you wouldn't call him the fat, would you?
No, I suppose that's fair.
There's a distinct lack of lard asses on this trip.
That's true.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, Andy's just become the fat boy of the trip. We always used to appoint a fat boy on our trips, and now Andy's it.
What an extraordinary contrast.
This is not at all what you expect, is it? I'll give you that, and then you can do it.
Okay. We're now going west again. 15 degrees.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
west.
going backwards, so we're heading west.
Film crew's arrived.
Walk
Yeah,
passage, no
hey.
foot marks, 25 foot down.
We don't know.
Only 25 foot.
Well, that doesn't matter. Actually, for me, that's fantastic because my worry was that it was going to bottom out. The camera's going to be the first thing down. It's quite big down there. There's quite a major passage here. It's quite a major passage. Right, I'm down. No, there's no footprints. It's completely virgin. Nobody's been here before. The passage doesn't continue. No, it blocks off about 10 foot away from me.
Going up higher and
It's going somewhere. Let's go have a look.
Yeah, exactly, Jules.
North east. Goes higher up north east.
Let's get down and have a look.
In a minute. It's a beautiful pitch though. Fantastic free hang as well. That's good. Keep it like that.
It's a body-tight tube, which is a bit like a toilet. Fantastic crystals, mud formations on the side here.
Maybe I might need to go get through it before the draft. Yeah, the draft's coming out there quite quickly. Nothing up there then.
Okay. Yeah, you keep following on. It's just, you know, you could pop through into something nice and you can pop through into something very normal, couldn't you?
Big draft coming up this tiny hole.
Calcite blockage here.
calcite boss.
Blockage.
See through it, it's very smart.
Do you have the footage? Let me see it.
No, I'm getting a shadow there.
Wait now. Yeah. Ben Siegels would like to come and copy.
Can you try to do it in there, Jules? That's right next. We're going to drop this.
So it's a series of little loops.
Yeah, it's just loops.
Anything going up?
Anything going down?
There's nothing, this is it. I'm in the only tube. There's a couple of little things, but they're like this size.
So it must be, all the water must go down where Jules is.
It's blowing up there big time. This is a case of lowering the camera once.
Can you do that? We've got some string.
Down she goes.
Are we going to be able to get an idea of the scale then?
Well, I'm not going to get anybody else down there. Big draft coming up this tiny hole.